A lot of our stories have a fixed geographical location. So, you know, they always have when you hear a story, you can all immediately go to a place. And Adnyamatna will say, a lot of times, sitting in the kitchen table, I'd always hear Dad say to Mum, I think it'll look okay. He'd be, and it was always out of a sense of sadness that you could hear in their voice, that they were thinking of a place where they were travelling to in their minds. And they were on this little journey going to a place that held a special memory for them. And Mum would always reply. I could always hear, and I can hear Mum always saying, Wandangane, where are you going? And that would give Dad the permission then to be able to tell the story of where he was going on this little journey in his mind. And when I heard it, I heard someone say that there was two what we call Widarapa Gumtree couple up near Yankanina, and that was the location for this story. But for our purposes, we can see the story in front of us here too. The Widarapa Gumtree couple. And one day, it's a very fitting story to talk about separation from creation, separation between black and white, or you know, any kind of separation that you deal with. When I tell this story, that's what I have in mind, is that it would create opportunity for people to talk about where can we go from here. And in this story, the characters in this story are two Widarapa Gumtree couple, and they were a couple, and they would procreate. So, you know, there would be little Gumtree couples. Anyway, there was Widarapa, Waromachiri, Yura Wanganga, Nangidla Widarapa Yura Tamanga. A long time ago, in a time long ago, old people used to tell this story how these two gum trees, who were a couple, stood together, tall and strong, and they provided shade and shelter for many other birds and creatures and for people, and would provide food for our people. Good tucker in those trees, isn't it, Pauline? Good tucker. And then one day, Unyamulda Yananga, strange people came and cut a road in between and separated the couple, one from another, and they couldn't be what they were initially intended to be, a couple, a Gumtree couple, procreating, and there was no longer any little gum trees that were able to grow around them. And so, you know, there was this road in between that separated them then. And when I talk about this little story, I always say then, talking in terms of our Australian context, where we have black and white, first peoples, second peoples, where there has been this separation, where to now? Where can this... We have the road that separates, but where do we want that to take us is something that we can talk about. It can either still be something that separates, or it could be something that we talk about, that, you know, we want to be on a journey together, that we can actually use that road to take us somewhere where we want to go together. And so it's a good story to talk about too, about new, you know, future possibilities of what could happen now.